Hi everyone, Lisa here from LC Designs. Welcome to Workshop Wednesday. Today I am making a birthday surprise box, and I call it a surprise box because there's some surprises inside, I guess. But first of all, I have a lot of business stuff to get through, so please bear with me. The last chance sale is going on now, so it's the stuff that's retiring from the annual catalog and the mini catalog. So there are discounts up to 50% off, and there's some that aren't discounted at all, but you can get it all while supplies last. Today I'm using the Just Kiddin designer series paper that is retiring. It is not discounted, but I love all the little kids on it, and I will show you the DSP when we turn the camera around. So this month I'm trying to beat a sales challenge from last year. So I need to beat my sales from last April. So I have a lot of specials going on. So as always, I have my adhesive kits, and those are $40, and they have that special glue holder in it that you can only get from me. There's mini glue dots, Stampin' seal, seal refill, mini dimensionals, regular dimensionals, tear and tape, glue dots, the liquid glue. So I have these for $40. So you can either comment that you want one, and then I'll message you. Hello, Joan. I'm glad to see you. It's been a while. So like I had said, I'm trying to beat a sales challenge. So another thing is I have one more of my Latte Love class kits available. It's $42, and it'll include all the all the materials to make the 6 projects, and a half a pack of designer series paper, a yard of the polka dot trim, and then the swirl dots are still on back order. So as soon as I get those, if you want it, I will send those out to you. And as always, my sweet Stampin' Friends tutorial, hold on, is $30. When you spend $35 in my online store, you'll get the Sweet Stampin' Friends tutorial for free. And it contains 12 projects, 10 projects from 10 different demonstrators, one of them being me. This is my project. I made a slimline card, and look, I'm using that DSP again that we're using today, but my card opens like so. So we all have fancy folds. So that's with the $35 purchase. And then now I have with the $40 purchase, you can get all the materials. I'm sorry, there's a glare trying to, there, maybe. You can get all the materials to make this coffee bar sign. The frame is not included. I got my frame at Michael's, but I'll send you all the materials to make it. There's the glare from my blind, so hopefully you guys can see it. Let me show you. This is another one I made. I just have it in the packet. Well, let me take the packet out. And it's not actually finished, but you could kind of see. And this one I used the French press instead of the coffee pot. So that's with the $40 purchase in my online store. I'm trying to make that sales challenge. So $40, you'll get the coffee bar sign materials plus the Sweet Stampin' Friends tutorial. And if you want the new annual catalog, I will put a registration link at the end of the video so that you can request one, and I will get one out to you. Okay, and then for you share my video, when you share my video, comment that you share my video, and that'll let me know that you have shared it. And this week I have 2 packages of 6 note cards that I will send out to. I'll randomly put your name into the wheel of names, and then the wheel of names will pick you. Okay, I think that is the business part. Again, the last chance sale is going on. I'm checking my list because I have to write everything down. adhesive kit, sweet Stampin' friend tutorial, the coffee bar sign, share my video, request a catalog, and then my Latte Love class kit. I got everything. But last but not least, if you want my PDF tutorial for today's project, just join my email list, and every Sunday I send out the project tutorial, and then it also has the link to today's video, but it's an edited version, so you don't have to see all my joining me. Here is our project, and like I said, I'm using that designer series paper because I just love the kids. So I call this a surprise box because look, you open it up and it says you are amazing, and look, I put birthday things in here, balloons, blowers, and of course some candy treats. This box holds a lot. So I put all this stuff in here. What child would not love to get this little box on their birthday? Yeah, or you could even use it for, make it for party favors for somebody's birthday party. My grandson just turned 13, and I think he's a little bit too old for this one. If it would have been something to do with video games or whatever, he'd be more happy. But this set is so cute. So let me show you the designer series paper. I love this because of all these kids. You can tell I've cut so many out, but there's some with the kids playing, some with the kids doing like arts and crafts. They have some with pets. These are the art. My papers are all cut up. These are the plain ones. I think I used this little guy on my Sweet Stampin' Friends tutorial one. But look, there's so many. And there's a die cut for this one and the little girl that we're going to use. But anyway, besides that, on the other side, there are patterns. So this paper is retiring. So if you want to get it now during the last chance sale. And you could just make so many cards. Actually, I made a mini card to go with this box, and I didn't quite finish it. But I will show you, and I'll show you now because I'll end up forgetting at the end. Hi, Denise. Isn't this paper adorable? I love it. So this is just a mini 3x3 card that I made. And look, I used just that little snippet of paper and did a heart for the inside. But if you wanted to gift this, and you could even put this, put a gift card. I pushed my lid down too hard. You can even put a gift card inside. And then there's a cute little gift. We're not going to make the card, but it's just basically 3x6 folded in half. This piece is 2 7/8 by 2 7/8 as well as this. I think this is like 1 inch by 2 7/8. And then I just cut the little girl out from the paper. Super cute, right? You don't even have to do the work. The paper does it all for you. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so let's start with our Poppy Parade. And this is going to be 10.5 by 7.5. So 10.5 by 7.5. So we're taking a 1/2 inch and 1 inch off of the sides. And let me grab my Simply Score. And so my Simply Score, we are going to score the long side at 3, 5, 8, and 10. We're going to turn it and score it 2 and 2 and 5.5. 2 and 5.5. All right, that's it. We will go ahead and burnish all of these lines. Here's my bone folder. Burnish. burnish, burnish, and burnish. And I see I have a dimensional backing somewhere. I just seen it. Oh, look, here it is. You know, those things get everywhere. I'm going to get my big scissors for this one. So we're going to cut up these side tabs. So I'm like trying to see my square line. I feel like I have a big shadow today. And then again here. And these little 1/2 inch tabs are actually going to get cut off. And that one stuck there. 1/2 inch. Got this one, this one, this one. Now these are going to go inside. We're going to hide them, but I still like to angle them. Just my personal preference. It's up to you. You can leave them like that. And now these two are going to be the inside flaps. So we're going to go ahead and cut those in half. Angle them, cut it in half, and angle, and angle. All right, move all that out of the way. So now, like I said, these we're gonna hide. So I always, instead of putting them in the inside, like so, I like to hide them. So I like to put them on the outside of this flap. And then this one will come in like so and cover it. So we're going to use some tear and tape, and we will add tear and tape to here and here, here, and oops, I'm not grasping it. What's going on? There, and then we're going to put it on these two. Now it's sticking to me. There we go. And here we go. Oops, I think I put that one over the score line, which I did, but once we pull it off, we can move it over because we don't want that to get stuck. And remove all of these. And you can use liquid glue. I'm using tear and tape. Tear and tape is one of the best sturdy adhesives. We have Seal Plus too. So like I said, these are going to go on the outside of this flap. I think the other sticking to it. And then these ones will just go right over like so. There. And then these will all tuck in. Oops, I didn't burnish these. I didn't burnish that one. And then those will tuck right in there. Like so. And there's our box. Oops, this is going to keep popping open on me. There's our box finally. Finally. Okay, so now we're going to do a bunch of cutting of DSP, and these should be right. Okay, I'm using this striped pattern. So the first piece is going to be for the front and the back. We're going to go 3 3/8. 3 and 1, 2, 3 before the half. 3 3/8 by 2 7/8 just before the 3. And then 2 7/8 These are your front and back. So I want the stripes to go this way. And then our next for the top is going to be 1 7/8 by 3 3/8. And I think this might already be 3 3/8. Yep. So 1 7/8. This is the top. And then so now for the sides, since we want our stripes to go this way, we're going to do the smaller side, which is 1 7/8 by 2 7/8. How come that doesn't look right? That looks short. Nope, it's right. Okay, so we got our sides, our top, our front, and our back. And we are good. Okay, so let's adhere all of these. Again, I'm still shocked that I did not have my correct measurements. I wanted this to be kind of like a wide box so you could fit a lot of stuff in. Originally, I was going to try and make something for the mug, like cake in a mug. I think that's what they're called, mixes. But I did not have time to run to the store to buy some. So that's why we just got goodies in it. Here's the top. And this one I did not add a bow to because then it was covering up all the kids. My glue, of course, is gonna be stubborn, as if I haven't had enough issues already. But you know what? I pulled out a new bottle. So let's hope this one works. I pulled out a new bottle because I'm like, had a feeling I might have some issues. That box that I made last week to hold the cookie, you know, I went to the store to pick up those cookies so I could have showed you guys a picture, and oh my God, they were all broken. Every cookie was broken. I don't know what happened. Did somebody just go along and break them all, or what the heck? But by the way, Denise, your sister's cookies were delicious. Me and Brian shared that cookie, and Brian was even like, oh my God, these cookies are so good. Denise gave me a Texas-shaped cookie when we went to Houston for our on stage. It was so cute. It was shaped as the state of Texas, and it had a heart on it. Normally, I would probably save something like that, but I kept hearing how delicious they were, and they were. Okay, so before we do anything else, I got glue on my hands. I'm going to move my boo-boo out of the way, and we're going to put all our goodies in here just to show you how much stuff fits. I put a package of M&Ms, some chocolates. I got like 3 balloons and 2 of these horn blower noise makers, whatever you want to call them. We'll put all our goodies inside the box. We're going to open it up in a bit anyway to put our little surprise. I'm probably going to redo this box again to make sure that I got my measurements right. But now we're going to do a lot of die cutting. I put all these pieces. I had actually already cut, well, these were the blocks that I used for my original. And let's see what all we have here. So the little boy and girl from the paper, I just fussy cut them. She has a die. We have our flags we need, our piece of paper that's going to go in the front. These are all the pieces for the blocks, and then our rug. But I don't know if I'm going to cut all of those blocks out because I have some. But let me just show, let's get all this out of the way. Let's get our cut and emboss machine. And most of these you can just use scraps. So she has a die. We will use the die on her. There's a die for her, and then there's a die for the little wizard. We have the rug. So I'm going to cut the rug. The rug. I think I'll do this color in the blocks, because I'm not going to cut out every single color since I have some left over, but you guys get the idea. You need a piece for each color. And these pieces are 1 1/4 by 1 3/4. And then these are the ball. The ball, but I'm kind of using it for like a light. I don't know. Doesn't these look like it could be like a decorative light? And last but not least, we're going to do 2 berry burst flags. And of course, that's not going to cooperate, but let's die cut all of these in the hopes that nothing moves. But there's my rug, sort of. 1 flag. Here's all the blocks. It's amazing how I just got new plates. Actually, I just ordered 2 more sets because they are going up in price. So again, if you're shopping that last chance sale, you might as well stock up on your cardstock and adhesives. Like my adhesive kit is $40 right now, but once the prices go up, it's gonna go up. I mean, and that, I don't know if I said that includes the shipping, $40 for shipping. I'm gonna go ahead and cut. We need 2 of these for the sentiment. This one's probably not the right paper. So I'm gonna cut these out since I gotta cut another set of flags. I know this is a lot of die cutting, but like once you cut out those blocks, you can make like 4 different cards with them because you're gonna have a bunch of blocks. And we gotta cut 1 more of these. We got our 2 flags. I was gonna kind of fussy cut some of the little kids out. And again, I didn't. I'm gonna tape this one so it won't move. All right, I think we are done with the die cutting. And I am gonna, whoa, sorry, that was my sickly score fell. And then we need a piece of this designer series paper, and it's going to be 1 1/2. I just wanted to add those cute little hearts. 1 1/2 by 3 3/8. All right. So maybe I filled my box doesn't look like it's glued very well. I'm gonna have to go, like I said, I'm gonna go over my dimensions again. So we're gonna add this little piece. If you wanted to add a ribbon, you could to hold that box down. And I kind of put this a little bit down. It's not centered. Now this new box of glue is just like, or new package of glue is coming out like crazy. I'm going to put this little glue dot just to hold this box closed for now while we're assembling it. Okay, so now what we're going to do is let's glue our rug. A lot of glue. Me and this glue seem to be having a lot of issues lately. I have more glue on my hands than I do on my project. Okay, I'm going to put this one here so you can see. And what I did, let's get her out of the way. Let's get these we're going to need in a bit. So what I did is I just kind of put some dots of glue and was putting the blocks on them. So if we want to do a bigger set of blocks, this one you could just add some little drops. You don't need a whole lot. But let's put this guy here. I'm like trying to mix up colors with glue on my fingers. Put this one over here. Where's my crushed curry? Let's put this one here. And this is probably going to look different than my other box because we didn't use no old olive. Here's the old olive block. And see, I got glue on my finger. And let's, oh my goodness, maybe I should have cut some different colors. Well, we'll put this one here, even though we already have the blue there. Okay, so let's glue our flags. So if you don't want to deal with the glue, like me over here making a mess, you can use adhesive sheets. Make things a lot easier. We're going to move this up. And you don't have to deal with the glue all over your fingers. I should have put some maybe adhesive sheets, but I think I like to torture myself with the glue. And we're going to put that up like that. And so let's glue our ball. This is actually a ball, but I'm kind of using it as a light for this glue's coming out. I'm trying to be gentle. I should have pulled out my silicone sheet, but it looks like a light fixture, doesn't it? Or is it just me? And this we're going to put on with the dimensional. And that's going to go right there in the center of the two flags. Wait, my glue is like busting out everywhere. Okay, so let's fussy cut these guys super quick. I'm going to just do this quick. This little girl reminds me of me when I was little. I don't have blonde hair, but I had curls just like this. Now I'm just kind of turning my paper. I'm not, so it looks like her curls are coming out, but I'm not even like following a pattern. I'm just like jagging it so that her little curls come out. But I used to, my hair was just like this. My mom would keep it short because I'd just be full of my round little curls. And as you can see, I still have my curly hair to this day. Every once in a while, I'll straighten it because of the pills I take to prevent my cancer from coming back. My hair isn't growing as well. So I'm trying not to torture it by straightening it and doing a lot of stuff. So just letting it do its natural thing. When we were in Houston, there was so much humidity. My hair was just a big old frizz ball. A lot of time on vacation, it's just like, why bother trying to do your hair when you're in humidity and it's just gonna do its own thing. All right, so there's our little ones. Let's get some dimensionals and put them on. Add these little guys. And you know what? You could probably, if you wanted to, I don't know, but maybe if you wanted to change the hair color, you could probably use a Stampin' blend and color it in. But this little girl reminded me of me. It's like that she's telling him a secret, like it's somebody's birthday. Okay, so now we are going to attach her to the top. And then we have to stamp our sentiments. And we're just going to put her right like so. Her head's going to hang off the box, but that's okay. And let's stamp our sentiments. I think I got glue on those too. Oh my goodness. So I'm using Azure Afternoon to stamp the sentiments. And we're going to stamp It's Your Birthday. And you are amazing. You know, kids like to know that they are good kids. And why not tell them on their birthday as well as every day? So we'll put some dimensionals on the backs of these. And again, I will definitely fix those measurements. I'm going to put this box together one more time to make sure that I do have the correct measurements. So on the PDF, they will be correct. And if you watch the video replay on YouTube, I will have the correct measurements added into the thing so that you know. So that stuck to me. So we're gonna add It's Your Birthday. And, oh, I put the glue dot. And then we're gonna put this one inside. It says you, and I angled it. You are amazing. So when they open their goodie box, they get a message inside too. And we're not quite done yet. My little thing's hung over there. We are going to use these iridescent back discs, and I had some out already. Oh, and then I forgot to tell you that I'm just going to open these because my other ones disappeared. That the sentiment, it comes from the warm welcome dies. So that little this die comes from the warm welcome, and then that heart that I put in the little card was from here. So it has this in my PDF tutorial, but that's what, and these are online exclusive. So this one is not in the catalog and it's not retiring, but I just wanted to add some of these at the ends here. So it looks like we got some decorations, and you could add some more anywhere you'd like. But there's our box. I'm so sorry for my fiasco. I don't know why. I even write myself my own notes, so then I don't have to look at my tutorial, because then I'd have to be flipping the page. And I still had the wrong, and this was my original notes, just so you guys see my process that I go through when I'm making stuff. But I don't know why I didn't add those extra measurements. But I always start out on a Post-it note, then I write me big notes, and then I do my tutorial. So anyway, there's both of our boxes. They're little surprise boxes. I call them birthday surprise. I hope you guys will make them. Let me know if you do make them. And, you know, it doesn't have to be for kids. You can make something for adults. I bet you some of those little alcohol bottles would fit in there. But you don't have to use a little kitty paper. Anyway, you guys have a great week. Like I said, I won't be here next week or the following, but I will have some pre-recorded videos for you. You guys take care and have a good week. Bye.